Sweet darling angel girl, goddess, oracle, you and your authentic bravery is the hottest thing about you. Your authentic bravery is doing the things that you say you're going to do, the up levels in your life, the plans, the goals, the dreams, the fantasies. You enjoy playing in energy just as much as building the reality. I feel like a lot of the last wee while, ooh, we've got two kings that have just popped out. The last wee while, okay, so I feel like this is more of like a love reading or like your sexual energy, your sensual energy. I feel like pulling my undies up, so I'm going to do that. I just feel like there's been a lot of attention that you have really put upon healing a lot of your impulses, a lot of your actions and behaviors that were representing or a representation of your trauma. I feel like you wanted to outgrow that, and you have been attracting in men of a different type of reality. Some of these men you have met in places and spaces that you normally wouldn't, in the 3D reality, meaning they dwell in social situations and scenarios that are very different to yours. And you are about to bridge into a lot of their realities, and it's very exciting. Your bravery through playing in the energy and allowing these masculines to come in, dance with you, and show you the way in a very soft, delicate way, even though it feels, being brave is quite hard. I feel that your heart has undergone quite a lot of reparation. You've been really working on your heart space, particularly in this area. There's been a lot of like fine tuning between your heart and your sacral. And there has been a lot of sensual touch. So you could have undergone a real deep, how do I want to say this? A very deep exploration of your becoming. Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles underneath the King of Pentacles, and it's just that. It is the embodiment journey, but what it looks like in the energy is the page moving and merging into the king. So I feel like you've got many options available to you, as well as a lot going for you, like I said, in the 3D reality. Your authentic bravery, so the way that you move towards your abundance and your big dreams, like your, essentially you aspire to be a millionaire. Like, I don't even know if you know that yet, but, and some of you will be billionaires. If not you, your children will be. It's in the bloodlines. So I also feel like you're really taking your time in understanding what your masculine is going to look like feel like, the qualities that he needs in order to be able to... this is really interesting that we're talking about this. I have this like change of heart that's happening in this moment. I feel like what we were talking about there was more of the ego. You're in this deep, authentic bravery expression because there's a lot of things that you don't know, and by focusing in, so see how I switched really quickly? That was a flutter of the heart. I feel like this heart energy that, yeah, you're oh my goodness, so many releases. You're undergoing a lot of heart flutters, I want to call them, because that's how it felt when we changed the direction. Yeah, and then we have the Emperor here, and this is that direction shift, that change, that masculine energy. And I feel like you're giving masculine men a chance, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the Chariot. There has been a lot of movement in the divine, but ultimately I feel like the path that you are moving down is a very steady path, and that is because you have chosen that. So it could be that you don't find that you have like a stable masculine energy in your life yet, and this includes your dad and your brothers, cousins. Oh, so we have the Knight of Pentacles showing up with the 5 of Materials, and this 8 of Swords is a self-inflicted energy, and I feel like you've had to overcome a lot of victim mentality. I feel like you had to go into your own masculine energy and really look at your dad and your brothers and your cousins and ultimately see how men genuinely treat you in your life and come into that consciousness. So you're aware of the men that you are bringing into your life based on the contracts that you have present in your life, right? So there has been that. I want to show you these cards. They're so beautiful the way they weave into each other. This is the Light Seers. No, this is the Muse. So we've got these lines here moving in and out, coming down the Child. And then we've also got these lines here. And this is what I've been reading, you seeing, you being able to break through, venture into your inner child, move and merge with the energy like music, right? I do have some music that I'm playing in the background because they wanted me to linger in the wairua in a really soft way. So this inner child healing was to soften yourself, to reap what you've sown. The 10 of Materials, it's wholesomeness though as well, and it's real nurturing, connective energy. And then we have the Knight of Materials here. So this is the entrance of the masculine. Can we get any more? We've got the 3 of Cups with the Queen of Materials, so the Queen of Pentacles. Damn. So there is some emotions that you, the feminine, I want to say just the feminine because I feel like we're talking about a masculine and feminine dynamic. The divine feminine in this connection, in this energy that we're talking about, is still integrating a few shadows, and I feel like that's why the Knight has not been able to come through just yet, as well as the King. So what else? So this is a journey. Your bravery in the way that you move through your karmic contracts, the way that you uphold your mana in your existence, the way that you have so much integrity, and that you're willing to you were willing to starve temptation is what I'm hearing. So you don't give in easily to the dark. What you did for pleasure was for fun. You've never done it for darkness. And you're reminding yourself about that because the narcissists really tried to make you think that that's what you're like, but you're not. So the divine feminine, you are working through just some shit. Just some things. We have the Knight of Materials here as well. No, sorry. The Knight of Inspirations, which is the Wands, I'm pretty sure. Because what is the other one? Emotions, Cups, Pentacles, Emotions, Materials, Inspiration. Is there one more? Emotions, 1, 2. So what's happening? Are you recalling something? Forget voices. Okay. So you're finding your voice. Holy crap. You're finding your voice in your authentic expression, and it's seen as bravery. And it's just the hottest thing about you at this time. Yeah, you're being seen as the divine feminine in her softness, okay? And a big reminder to shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't speak, okay? Let them do the talking. Let them do the talking. You are to listen. You are gathering information. You are non-reactive. You respond with self-love first, okay? And I feel like that is what you're doing here. People are low-key scared to approach you because they see the mastery. They see like, and they're not really sure about you. Like, I feel like you're very good at shape-shifting. You're very good at maneuvering in particular situations to get what you want. And that is not malicious. You're doing it for the abundance and the highest timeline. This is beautiful energy. I'm going to get some of these cards because, they want to. So there is a big change coming. Baby, your authentic bravery is the hottest thing about you. The breakthrough, we've got a tower here. I'm actually feeling that as a breakthrough. Ace of Inspirations, an opportunity to move forward, a direction. 3 of Wands. There is a direction, an opportunity for a new direction. It's coming for you. Three of Swords. A new direction without the hardness, without all of the heartache. New beginnings in a playful way. One that alleviate you from distortions. Your authentic bravery has also been admired because you're kind of cutting through the bullshit, and you just moving the way that you are has a lot of people like, you really F people's egos. To the point where they want to change and like they need to self-reflect. So that's very powerful. And your authentic bravery, the way you move through it, the way you self-soothe and self-regulate, all of those micro habits that you do daily is what creates this bravery. Okay, I think I said that. Yeah, new offers very quickly. Days. There goes that heart flutter again. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.